Hi everyone. Cats have long been enveloped in an aura of mystery and intrigue, their behaviors often sparking human fascination and a touch of unease due to their enigmatic nature. This intrigue is amplified by the storied roles cats have historically occupied in folklore and mythology across various cultures around the world. In some traditions, cats harbor a connection with the otherworldly, particularly when it comes to matters of death and the supernatural. Today, we're peeling back the layers of time to uncover the historical origins of cats' association with death. We'll examine the folklore that places these creatures in the role of otherworldly sentinels and probe the ancient myths that cast their eyes as windows to the spiritual realm. We'll look into the realm of modern belief and anecdotal evidence, evaluating the claims that cats possess an uncanny ability to detect the impending passing of a soul. Join us as we look to see if there's any truth behind the age-old belief that cats can indeed sense when someone is on the threshold of death. Ancient Egypt. Reverence and fear. In ancient Egypt, cats commanded an extraordinary blend of reverence and fear, entwining themselves in the very fabric of divine and mortal spheres. To the Egyptians, these felines were not mere animals but sacred beings, intricately linked with the deities themselves. Bastet, the revered goddess who presided over home, fertility, and the safeguarding of childbirth, was artistically rendered with the majestic head of a lioness, a testament to the cultural veneration of cats. Such divine associations placed cats in a position of honor, with their presence believed to channel protection and grace from the higher powers. Yet, the Egyptian perspective on cats was as nuanced as the creatures themselves, with their image casting a shadow into the realm of death and the underworld. This reverence was a double-edged sword, positioning cats as guardians of the spiritual domain and as enigmatic figures that walked the line between the world of the living and the secrets of the afterlife. This complex duality of cats in ancient Egyptian culture is fascinating, as they were woven into the very mythology that explained life, death, and the afterlife. While living cats were cherished, protected by laws, and kept in homes as companions, their association with the afterlife was equally significant. In death, cats were often mummified and buried with honors, akin to those bestowed upon the highest nobility, believed to act as guides for the souls transitioning to the next world. The imagery and symbolism of cats were omnipresent, from the grand murals on temple walls to the amulets worn for protection, revealing the depth of the spiritual relationship between the Egyptians and their feline counterparts. Cats stood as symbols of the cycle of life, embodying the journey from birth through to the afterlife, and maintaining a permanent place in the lore and reverence of ancient Egyptian civilization. Medieval Europe. Omens and witches. During the Middle Ages in Europe, the cultural narrative surrounding cats, particularly those with pitch-black fur, took a dark and ominous turn. Unlike the deified felines of ancient Egypt, cats in medieval Europe were often enshrouded in superstition and fear. They became entwined with the era's pervasive belief in witchcraft and the occult. Black cats, with their shadowy visages, were particularly stigmatized. They were thought to be the chosen companions or familiars of witches, imbued with otherworldly powers. These creatures were feared as spectral entities that straddled the boundaries between the physical and the ethereal, capable of meddling with forces beyond human control. As such, black cats came to be seen as harbingers of misfortune and death, often portrayed in folklore as precursors to tragedy or as the malevolent escorts of the soul's journey to the underworld. This sinister reputation of cats was starkly contrasted against their roles in other cultural contexts, where they were symbols of protection and divinity. In the dimly lit corners of medieval Europe, cats prowled through a landscape rife with suspicion and mystique. They were believed to have the uncanny ability to slink through the veil separating life from the afterlife, causing unease among those who pondered the extent of their enigmatic powers. The witch trials and hunts that punctuated this era further cemented the cat's association with dark arts and death. To be a cat owner, especially of a black cat, was to invite whispers of witchcraft and to risk persecution. This period of history thus painted cats not as creatures to be venerated, but as beings to be warily respected and, at times, outright feared. Modern symbolism. In contemporary times, the black cat remains a potent symbol of superstition and mystery. The image of a black cat stealthily crossing one's path conjures feelings of apprehension and foreboding in many parts of the world, a testament to the enduring legacy of its mythic past. These modern-day superstitions are firmly rooted in the tales and beliefs handed down through the centuries, tracing back to a time when such an encounter was deemed an omen of ill fortune or even a messenger of death. Yet, despite advancements in science and a general decline in superstition, the black cat continues to hold a peculiar place in modern symbolism. The prevalence of black cats in horror and Halloween iconography perpetuates this eerie reputation. They are commonly depicted alongside witches, ghosts, and ghouls, reinforcing their historical role as escorts to the supernatural. During the Halloween season, images of black cats with arched backs and luminous eyes abound, serving as decorations that invoke the holiday's spine-chilling essence. In this way, the cat's image is consistently linked with themes of fear, death, and otherworldliness, contributing to the ambivalent aura that surrounds these enigmatic animals even in the rational light of the modern era. While cats themselves remain unfazed by these human projections, their cultural representation continues to straddle the line between affectionate companionship and the haunting allure of the macabre. So can cats sense death? In care settings such as hospices and nursing homes, cats have been observed to exhibit peculiar behaviors. There are numerous accounts where cats seem to possess an almost preternatural sense of when a patient is nearing the end of life, often showing a marked change in behavior as they are drawn to the individual's side. This phenomenon has been documented with a certain solemn respect as these cats appear to offer comfort in the final hours. Oscar, a cat residing in a Rhode Island nursing home, became a renowned example of this extraordinary behavior. With a startling accuracy, Oscar is said to have curled up beside over 30 patients in the days or hours before they passed away, as if providing a silent vigil or companionship through their last journey. His actions brought him attention from both medical professionals and the public, who marveled at the cat's mysterious ability to sense the impending death. The stories of Oscar and other cats like him prompt a deeper exploration into the sensitivity of animals to unseen biological or energetic cues. Some theories suggest that cats may detect subtle changes in behavior or scent that accompany the dying process, clues imperceptible to humans. Others propose more esoteric explanations, such as a unique spiritual or emotional connection to the cycle of life and death. While the scientific community has yet to fully understand or explain this behavior, it raises compelling questions about the depth of animal intuition and the potential for a profound interspecies connection in moments of vulnerability. This behavior of cats in around the time a person is about to die has captured the attention of scientists and animal behaviorists, leading to various theories that attempt to demystify this peculiar aspect of feline nature. One prevailing theory suggests that cats may perceive subtle changes in human behavior or even detect distinct scents associated with the dying process. Cats possess a highly advanced olfactory system, which is far more sensitive than that of humans, allowing them to identify a vast array of scents that we cannot. It is hypothesized that they could be sensitive to particular biochemical markers present in the human body that signal an approaching death. These markers could be imperceptible to us, but as clear as day to a cat's refined senses. Another scientific postulation revolves around the idea that cats might be sensitive to changes in the electric charge of the air, or could be detecting pheromones released by the body in the prelude to death. Pheromones are chemical substances produced and released into the environment by humans and animals, affecting the behavior or physiology of others of its species, and a cat's acute senses might be tuned to these signals. While these theories present a natural explanation for the behavior observed in cats like Oscar, it is important to note that there is no concrete scientific evidence to substantiate the claim that cats, or any other animals, possess a paranormal or supernatural ability to foresee death. Despite the lack of scientific proof, these theories contribute to a greater understanding of animal behavior and open the door to further research into the remarkable and still not fully understood bond between animals and humans. The linkage of cats to themes of death is a motif that echoes across various cultures and epochs, likely tied to their enigmatic comportment and solitary dispositions. Such associations, whether grounded in observable truth or mere superstition, enrich the intricate mosaic of myths that enshroud these cryptic animals. For the moment, the legend of the cat as an oracle of death endures as a confluence of folklore, enigma, and fascination, attributes that are quintessentially feline. The intertwinement of cats within the tapestry of human superstition and folklore, particularly concerning death, exemplifies the depth of symbolic significance we attribute to animals. The narratives that emerge, irrespective of their factual accuracy, underscore the multifaceted interactions between humans and animals. They serve as a mirror, reflecting our collective trepidations, curiosities, and existential musings about the cycles of life and the realms of the unseen and unknown. Until next time.